What's up, fellas? What's going on? It's your boy Nacho, and I just wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind. I'm thinking about in my training overall, just some updates, answering some questions, some criticisms. So first, I'm going to start with some criticisms, okay? So there's people that I see in the comment section that are just saying that that I'm wasting my time because I'm not doing a full concentric, I'm not doing full range of motion. And I'm here to address that. So the reason why I do not do full range of motion is because the concentric is not conducive towards myofibrillar hypertrophy, okay? In the concentric, you are shortening the sarcomeres, okay? When you do concentric only lifts, you lose sarcomeres in series, okay? If my goal is to maximize myofibrillar hypertrophy, then what should I do? You need to ask yourself, what causes myofibrillar hypertrophy? Okay, first thing is muscle damage. You need to cause muscle damage, okay? How do you cause muscle damage? In what area of the lift do you cause muscle damage? Is it the concentric or the eccentric? It's the eccentric, because you are putting the muscles in a deep stretch under load, which causes micro tears. Then your body repairs and remodels and grows the myofibrils thicker and bigger, okay? So why would I do the full concentric if that's just gonna waste energy and have me do less reps in the eccentric with less weight? It doesn't make sense. So that's why I do not do the full concentric. Another criticism I get is isn't what I'm just doing called length and partials? Yes, I'm doing length and partials, but why do I call eccentric overload? Because what area of the lift am I sticking to? If I'm doing a dumbbell bench, right? I'm just staying in the bottom. Where is that? The eccentric. Why do I cover overload? I call it overload because I'm picking a weight that's over 100% of my max. Is that underload or overload? Overload, obviously. So cutting out the full concentric, what that allows me to do is, one, overload the weight, and two, do multiple reps in the eccentric. It's just going to cause repetitive stretch in an overloaded state, which is going to cause micro damage. So that's why I do not do the full concentric, and I just do length and partials. It's eccentric overload. I'm sticking to the eccentric and I'm overloading the weight. Eccentric overload, okay? What else? Oh, another question. Am I scared to lose my concentric performance? No, because when you damage these muscle fibers eccentrically, they repair and remodel. What does your body do? You cause sarcomeral genesis. You are going to your body's going to add sarcomeres in series, okay, which is the speed of the contraction, is for speed and performance, and you're going to add sarcomeres in parallel, okay, that's for force production. So what does that mean in caveman terms? You increase your strength eccentrically, it's going to automatically carry over to your concentric strength. Are you going to maximize your concentric strength? No, because if you want to maximize your concentric strength, then you would obviously do more concentric work. So what does the concentric work do? The concentric work, all it does is arranges your sarcomeres in parallel for that lift. Did I say it adds parallels? It adds sarcomeres in parallel? No, I just said it arranges the sarcomeres in parallel, not add. The eccentric, when you cause muscle damage and it repairs and remodels, you are going to add these sarcomeres in series and in parallel. You are adding the sarcomeres in parallel. So you are automatically increasing your concentric performance, your concentric strength, when you increase your eccentric strength. Are you maximizing the concentric? No, obviously not. If you were to maximize it, you would do more concentric work to add more sarcomeres in parallel for that concentric lift, okay? So, no, you're not going to lose your concentric performance. You're going to increase it automatically if you increase your eccentric strength. Okay, what else has been on my mind? Oh, I just want to talk about some goals. Okay, we're going to talk about some goals that I have specifically for my chest strength, my dips, and my bench. I'm gonna be just sticking to the dips. They cause so much damage for me. They put my chest in a massive stretch. My upper chest also gets damaged. So right now my max is 4 plates, a 10 and a 5. So that's 195 pounds for my dips. And I go all the way down. I go ass to grass. You guys see it. I go below parallel. I get a full stretch on it. So my goal is to first in the next couple months, I think that I could hit it the next month. My goal is to hit a 5 plate dip. Okay, so that's gonna be 205 pounds added, and right now I weigh 195. That's a total of 400 pounds. Okay, right now I'm able to do eccentric work with 4 plates and a 25, which is wait, how much weight? I think I messed up my math. So 4 plates and a 25, that's 200. Actually, that's 400 pounds total. A 5 plate dip is 225. So that's 4. So my goal is 225 added plus my 195 weight. That's 415 pounds. Is it? Am I math wrong? I don't know. It's somewhere up there. But yeah, my max right now is an added 195 with my 195 pound body weight. That's 390. I don't know, somewhere up there. But yeah, that's the goal. Is a 5 plate dip by the end of next month, if not in 2 months. And overall goal for this year for my dips is 6 plates. So that's gonna be an added 250 pounds plus my body weight 195. What is that? 445 total pounds. Is that going to carry over to my bench? Obviously, it's what I'm going to be doing is that not only damaging my pecs, my front delta as well, and my triceps, all the muscles necessary for a strong ass bench. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna be developing my bench, is through dips. I love the incline bench press, the incline dumbbell bench, but it's just that the dips, man, they put for me, they put more stretch on my chest. They also damage my front delts and my triceps. They damage the shit out of them. So I'm killing 3 birds with 1 stone. And okay, back to that concentric stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the concentric. It's right now my goal is to increase myofibrillar hypertrophy. The concentric, that's just gonna hinder my progress towards that. If I do the full concentric, all I'm gonna be doing is stepping over dollars to pick up pennies, man. I'm not gonna get the most out of my workouts. Okay, so that's why I just stick to the eccentric. I don't care what you guys say. You guys call them quarter reps, whatever. You guys just don't understand. What I'm doing is causing muscle damage, and that's the best way to cause muscle damage. Okay, you could cause muscle damage with doing full concentric, full range of motion workouts, but it's gonna take you longer. You have to do a lot more sets because you're wasting energy and you're doing less reps in the eccentric. I'm just getting straight to the point. Okay. Another thing is I want to talk about my amino acid protocol. Okay, I'm taking some free form amino acids. They've been doing, this is my first week doing it, so I'm very excited because they just allow for more amino acids in your body, more material to build those myofibrils. And how I've been taking them is that I'll take them first thing in the morning, okay, just to give my body something to start building with. They absorb fast. You absorb them in like 20-30 minutes. Then I eat right after that. Right after the 20-minute mark, I start eating. I eat like 6 eggs, and then I go about my day. I make sure to eat a lot of steak, some salmon. So I eat throughout the day a bunch of protein frequently, just to keep that protein synthesis high. Then before I go to sleep, I have my last meal 2 hours before I sleep so that I could digest that food. Right before I sleep, I take more amino acids, okay? So that when I'm sleeping, my body could start building. Basically, I'm keeping muscle protein synthesis as high as possible, man. That's all I'm doing. I'm maximizing the shit out of that. So that's been my protocol. And those are the days when I'm damaged and I don't work out. Okay, so when I have a session that day, I'll take it before I work out and after. Okay, why do I take it before? It's to prepare my body for that damage. Okay, so think of it like this: you go to a construction site, right? If you do it without amino acids, if you work out, have a damaging session without taking amino acids before, it's like showing up to the construction site and there's no materials there to build, okay? And you have to wait until after and the materials come in late, okay? You're prolonging the process. When you take amino acids before you work out, it's kind of like showing up to the construction site to work and the materials are already there for you to start working. All right, you just get straight to the point. And then after you work out is to give your body immediate amino acids to start building because you just caused damage. Okay, now people think these amino acids don't work because they don't cause muscle damage. People don't cause muscle damage for these amino acids to work. That's why they don't work. Duh. Okay. Because if your training is conducive towards myofibrillar hypertrophy, you are causing muscle damage. Obviously, those amino acids are going to aid in that repair and remodeling process. If you don't cause muscle damage and your training is conducive towards sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, obviously your amino acids that you're taking is not going to work. Okay, you need to cause muscle damage for these amino acids to work. Now, why am I excited? Because I'm excited because with these amino acids, the repair and remodeling process happens faster and more efficiently. Okay. So what the damage that I'll be causing, if it allows me to recover in 7 days, and if I take these amino acids, pretty much gonna allow me to come back in 5 days. But what I'm doing instead, I am causing more damage than usual. Okay. If I were to not take amino acids and just cause a lot more muscle damage, it would take me 10 days to recover. But since I'm taking it, I could cause a lot more damage, have an even more damaging session, and come back still in 7 days. So that's where my logic comes in. I'm taking these amino acids, I can cause even more damage than usual. Just so that my body can go through an even more super compensation, okay? So that's pretty much it, guys. Just going over my thoughts, some goals. Really excited for my dips. Just addressing those criticisms or questions. Oh, yes. Oh, also, you guys ask how many sets do I do and how long does my workouts take, okay? Honestly, I don't even count my sets. I have a ballpark of what I do, but I just keep going until I cause damage, okay? That's all I do. I just go off feel. You could feel it. Your muscles are gonna become so weak. You're not gonna be able to do anything else. So I just go off feel. It takes a long time. My workouts are now. Sorry about that. Yeah. So my workouts are like 2 hours. So that answers your guys' questions. It takes 2 hours. My workouts usually, but leg day it's like an hour and a half. Upper body is like 2 hours, but that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I want to talk about. Just want to address some stuff, some questions, some concerns, and then just my thoughts, what goes on in my head, some updates and stuff like that. So, yeah, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace.